Hey everyone, Mike Hanselman, Small Arms Pistol Academy. I've had a lot of questions recently and people have asked me, hey, how do I go about getting my New York State pistol permit? I have no idea what to do. Alright, the first step is taking this mandatory class here in Chautauqua County. Now as far as that class goes, the instructor has to be NRA certified as well as county certified. So if you guys went up to Cabela's and took a pistol permit class, but then applied for your permit here in Chautauqua County, you will get denied because that person is not county certified. So just shoot me a text if you're curious. I can definitely hook you up with that. Leave a comment down below or something. I can help you out with that stuff too. But what are the guidelines of getting a pistol permit here in our county? Number one, you have to be at least 20 years of age to take the course. You cannot actually buy a pistol or receive your pistol permit until your 21st birthday, but you can take the class when you're 20. You can submit everything when you're 20. That way you're not waiting for 6 to 8 months after your 21st birthday to, take the course and then wait for that time period until you receive your permit in the mail. So I highly recommend taking the class when you're 20. If you're already older than 21, no problem. Take the class with whatever day works best for your schedule. The next thing, if you've ever been charged with a felony, you will not receive your pistol permit, so just save your money. Don't worry about taking it. You're not going to get a permit, so you can't do it. This third thing that we have up there, though, is if you guys have been arrested within 5 years, you can't actually be approved for a pistol permit. So again, save your money. Wait until after 5 years, and it's not from the day that you were arrested, but the actual disposition. So after that 5 years from that disposition, go ahead, take the course, submit your application. You should be good to go. Now, New York is what we call a may issue state. As far as may issue goes, it means that you may get a pistol permit. There's no guarantees. You could get denied, so just keep that stuff in mind. But as long as you follow that criteria, you're at least 20 when you take the class, you do not have a felony, and you waited a minimum of 5 years from your last arrest date, you should be good to go. A couple other things though. We've had a lot of people from out of state, maybe from Pennsylvania, who want to apply for a New York State pistol permit, and everyone said, you can't do it. We don't issue out of state permits. That's not really true. There's a ton of rumors that are out there, so if you ever have a question, it's best to contact an instructor, not listen to the hearsay of what your friends say. So what do we have? Number one, if you are from out of state, you either have to own property here in New York or you have to work full-time here in New York State to get a pistol permit. So let me kind of break that down. If you live in Sugar Grove, Pennsylvania, but you work full-time here in New York State at Cummins or any other place, it doesn't matter, I'm just using the example of Cummins, and you work at Cummins full-time, awesome. You meet the criteria of applying for a New York State pistol permit. So what would be another example? Well, we have the Chautauqua County institution, right? So let's say you're from Ohio, but you own property here in Chautauqua County. Again, you do meet the criteria where you could apply for a pistol permit. You still follow everything that everyone else has to do, whether you have a permit from your home state or not. This course is mandatory, so you're still going to have to go through, you're still going to have the same waiting period and whatnot, but you can apply for your New York State pistol permit because you either work in New York full-time or you own property here in New York. The other first three things I talked about, that also applies to you as well. So if you've been arrested within 5 years, don't bother. If you have a felony, definitely don't bother. And if you're not at least 20 years of age, don't take the class yet. You have to wait until you're at least 20 years of age. Now, why do you have to wait until you're 20? The biggest thing is at the completion of the course, you guys are going to leave with a certificate. That certificate right there is only valid for 1 year. So if you take the class when you're 19, you can't use this certificate to apply for a pistol permit. So it's best to take the class when you're 20, and then within 1 year, make sure you submit all of your documents and so forth out to the county so that you could actually receive your pistol permit. I'm gonna take you around the room so you guys can kind of see what it looks like in here. Cool, so as you come through the door, this is what you're basically gonna see. I'm going to have the PowerPoint up on the screen. The packet that's in front of you guys is actually a direct copy of what you're going to see up on the television screen, so you can follow along in the book if you are sitting further in the back. Everyone is going to be spaced out just like this, and we have our 6-foot distance between tables as well as each person at the tables. Of course, you're always welcome to sit with your family if you sign up with your friends. Now, we don't bring every firearm, but we do bring over a couple different firearms, some more common ones so that you guys can actually see that stuff. And there is no live ammo in here. The only thing you'll see that looks like ammo is this right here. And these are just fake rounds that's inside here, so we can dry fire and not have to worry about anything. So that's basically it. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to just leave them in the comments, or always check out our Facebook page. Make sure you guys do like, subscribe this channel. It helps us out. We can finally beat those algorithms set by YouTube. So definitely do that. Thanks again for watching. Talk to you guys soon.